Let's discuss the political rights of the women in Islam. The same verse I quoted earlier of Surah Tawbah, chapter number 9, verse number 71. وَالْمُؤْمِنِينَ وَالْمُؤْمِنَاتِ بَعْضُهُمْ أَوْلِيَاءُ بَعْضٍ. The believing men and the women, they are supporters unto one another. That means not only socially, they even support each other politically. Allah says in Surah Mumtahina, chapter number 60, verse number 12, O Prophet, when the women come to thee with oath of fealty, that means when the women come to give bay'ah to the Prophet, politically as though accepting him not only as a leader of the community, even the messenger of God. That means even the women can vote. The women are giving the oath of fealty to the Prophet, far higher than voting in the modern system. There's an incident which is mentioned that once when Hazrat Umar, may Allah be pleased with him, was discussing regarding should the women were demanding too much mahr. So he was discussing that should he put an upper limit for the mahr. So a woman from the back seat, that means a normal woman, even her name is not mentioned in the hadith. She objects and says, who is Umar to put an upper limit when Allah is not to put an upper limit? Allah says in the Quran, in Surah Nisa, you can even give a mountain of gold in mahr. So who is Umar to put an upper limit? Umar says, Umar is wrong and the woman is right. That means the woman took an objection to the breach of constitution. Quran is the constitution. A normal woman objecting to the Khalifa. Who are you? When Allah said in the Quran you can give a mountain of gold in mahr, who is Umar to put upper limit? Umar says Umar is wrong, the woman is right. So this was in brief regarding the political rights. And women even took part in battlefields. There's a full chapter in Sahih Bukhari that women taking part in battlefields, they act like nurses, they give water to the Sahabas. And there's a specific incident when there were few people who protected the Prophet when he was in danger. And one of them was a lady by the name of Nasiba. And while protecting the Prophet, she fearlessly protected the Prophet and got injuries and wounds. And the Prophet praised her for her bravery. Imagine a woman, a Sahabiya, protecting the Prophet. So in Islam, this was in brief regarding the political rights of the women in Islam. In Islam, men and women are equal, but equality doesn't mean identicality. Let me give you an example in the conclusion that if there are many students who are appearing for an examination, and in that examination, student A and B, both of them get 80 out of 100. When we analyze the question paper and the answer paper, we realize there are 10 questions, each carrying 10 marks. In answer to question number 1, student A gets 80 out of 100. So student A gets 90 out of 100. And student B gets 70 out of 100. In answer to question number 2, student A gets 70 out of 100 and student B gets 90 out of 100. In all the remaining 8 answers, both of them get 80 out of 100. Or if the question mark is on 100 marks, if the question, full examination 100 marks, student A in answer to question number 1 gets 9 out of 10, student B gets 7 out of 10. In answer to question number 2, student A gets 7 out of 10, student B gets 9 out of 10. In all the remaining 8 answers, both of them get 8 out of 10. If you add up, both get 80 out of 100. So student A and student B overall are equal. But in answer to question number 1, student A has the degree of advantage. Because he gets 9 out of 10, student B gets 7 out of 10. In answer to question 2, student B has the degree of advantage. Because he gets 9 out of 10, student A gets 7 out of 10. But overall both are equal. So similarly in Islam, men and women are equal. But in some aspects, the men have a degree of advantage. Some aspects, women have a degree of advantage. For example, if a robber enters my house, if a thief enters my house, I'll not say I believe in women's right. I'll not tell my wife to go and fight. I'll not tell my daughter to go and fight. Because Allah says in Surah Nisa chapter 4 verse 34, Allah has given most strength to one, to the man. So I have a degree of advantage in strength. So if a thief comes, I will go and fight. I'll not tell my wife or my daughter to go and fight.